Will be our starters. Some intriguing matchup. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's the captain in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Skinny in at the point. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, VA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Pass to the kid. Over to the left wing. Here's Skinny. Buried from 15 feet out.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Lee. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Lee.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Towns. Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Dimes. Skinny passes to Lee. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Up top, Edwards. Last game, he had 34 points.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Driving in. Here's Dimes. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Skinny's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Gobert up top. The steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Lee. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
Towns passes to the captain. Outside McDaniels. Here's the captain. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Right side Edwards. To stop the drought. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Richard, what's your take on the back-to-backs in the NBA? Are you for it or against it?
Look, I think you should limit some of them, but back-to-backs are a part of what this game is. It's the battle of your mind over your body. It's been going on since the start of the league. Why are we going to try and make it easier now?
The first free throw is good.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Richard, when you look at the makeup of the San Antonio Spurs, they do possess some impressive talent.
And it's not just talent, it's young talent, B.A. This is a squad that continues to accumulate some very nice pieces. And, of course, it helps when you get the #1 pick in Victor Wembanyama.
Now here's Towns. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Lee, the pass to Dimes. Takes a 13-footer. No good on the shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the wing on the left. Here's the captain. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Good on the shot. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Here's Dimes after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. In the third spot, the Timberwolves. Fourth, San Antonio.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3 ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Here's the captain. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Wembanyama against Towns. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Edwards. And it's Lee with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The 3 from Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Here's Skinny. Offline with a 3. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. Basket's good.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Skinny. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Outside Wembanyama, the 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Outside McDaniels. Poke loose. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Lee. Gets an open look and hits it.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards launches it from deep. The kid with a rebound. The kid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Pass to McDaniels. To end the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
Second personal.
So much talk about what should be done with the regular season, RJ.
Yeah, players and teams have kind of really started downplaying the importance of the regular seasons, but not the smart ones. Part of that is, you know, the media obsession with rings and ring counting, but the regular season matters, and I do not believe that they should shorten it at all.
First one falls for him. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for Edwards. San Antonio has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Skinny passes to the kid. Pass to Vassell. The captain with a rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Some assertive play from Towns, basically shrugging off the contact.
Here's Lee. Over Edwards. Lee misses.
and just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Skinny. From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Edwards. And he makes it. Edwards got 10 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And the Spurs call time here.
Yeah, things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Lee. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's Skinny. He's got 5. Vassell, he's open. Cans it from the wing.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Skinny. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Skinny passes to Sohan. Vassell outside for 3. Offensive rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Down by 15. Pass to Reid. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Skinny. Right-side Johnson. Fades and shoots. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Towns passes to the captain.
In the first 2 minutes.
Conley with the ball. Shoots over Vassell. Tipped.
Putting that 6'10 wingspan to use, Vassell comes away with the rejection.
Here's Skinny. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. And he lays it up and in.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Pass to Sohan. There's a minute 12 left in the first. Johnson, who drains the 19-footer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's the captain. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the captain. He's got 9. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Reed, good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Skinny. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Fires from deep. No good there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly.
25.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The Timberwolves shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Lee in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
They throw good, Edwards. Both free throws good for Edwards. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 59% on this one. A good average. Here's Lee. Ingles defending. Left side, Paul. On the wing, Vassell. The offensive rebound. The layup off target. And here are the Timberwolves. 11-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, "When I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels. The people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong." Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. And the basket by Lee.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Smooth, no good. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Lee. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sohan goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Up top, Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Johnson. Charity stripe shot. San Antonio with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Smooth. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ball passes to Lee. Now Johnson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside. Just absolutely ferocious.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Smooth. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with it from the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Vassell against Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 14. There's the triple. San Antonio with a rebound. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vassell. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Smooth. Sinks that one from the post. Smooth's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points for him in his last game. Lee, nice persistence to tip it back in. Lee's got 14 points for the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
pause in the action. Let's check out the top rookie rim protectors over this past month. Outside Edwards. Pass to Smooth. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Johnson. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Smooth. Trailing by 19. Now Ingles. Shoots over Vassell. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Lee. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Reed for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Johnson against Ingles. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. 6 to shoot. 19-footer. Sohan with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Smooth. And that one is stuffed right through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
San Antonio calls timeout. We got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Here's the kid. He had 16 in the win against Portland.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
It's tipped. Dimes passes to Lee. Here's Skinny. To the middle. Pass to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 16 points now.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Skinny passes to Wembanyama. Connects from downtown. He's got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Gobert, that's good.
At his size, at that range, Gobert's shot is pretty much impossible to alter. The defender did what he could do.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Outside Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Right wing. Here's Skinny. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Here's the captain. He's got 9. Drops in the 3. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Here's Lee, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The captain, pass to McDaniels. Here's the captain, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Timberwolves, number 4. At the line for 1.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Edwards. Here's Dimes, deflected.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Minnesota with the ball. Towns passes to the captain. Puts up a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from a three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Here's Skinny. 9 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you. Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Wembanyama. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Here's the captain. After the basket by San Antonio. It's deflected.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the inside. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 24 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
McDaniels passes to the captain. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. 3-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Tipped away. Here's Lee. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 26.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Will it go? And it's good on the lay-in.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Skinny. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it on you. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's the captain in at the 1 spot. Now here's Gobert, the captain. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Here's Wembanyama over Gobert. That one rolls around and rims out.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
McDaniels, that's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And the Spurs shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Skinny. The kid passes to Skinny. Here's Dimes. Down low. Wembanyama. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. They recover it.
Minnesota.
All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Spurs, second, 5th best, Minnesota.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
First one falls. Both good from the line that time. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to the captain. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Lee, the pass to the kid. To the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Pass to the captain. Fades back. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Puts it up from 12. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Spurs.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to the captain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Number 5.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Number 4. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Dimes. He's got 5. Outside Wembanyama. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to the captain. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's the captain. He's got 21, just 4 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Tough for a defender to challenge the shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Here's Skinny. Knocked loose and stolen by Edwards. Chalk up 2 there. Towns has got 7 points.
It's just so great to see a big man busting up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
And the Spurs call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Conley subbed in for McDaniels. Here's Lee. Reed defending. Towns outside. Pass to the captain. Wembanyama against Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Here's Sohan. Reed defending. Here's Lee. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Lee, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Conley with the ball. Towns outside. No one near him. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the left wing. Skinny passes to Wembanyama. Up and over Conley. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Towns. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wembanyama. Sohan, the pass to Lee. Lays it up and banks it in. Lee's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Conley. Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 27. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. In the third spot, the Spurs.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Here's the captain. He's got 21. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Looking to end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Lee. Guarded by Edwards. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. Good. Wembanyama's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Minnesota foul. Number 4. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Vassell against Conley. Pass to Wembanyama. The fader. Yes, it's good. Wembanyama's got 31.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 16. The shot's good.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Here's Skinny. Reed defending. And he converts the layup. Skinny's got 15.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Conley passes to Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 20.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left it too open on that play.
Nice shot by Skinny.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 6 here in the quarter.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
Here's Sohan. Reed defending. Sohan, the pass to Lee. Vassell outside. They grab their own miss.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Minnesota shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Maybe the first thing people notice about Sochan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it can be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
Towns passes to the captain. Reed for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The shot by Sochan, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's the captain. 21 points in the game. Towns passes to Edwards, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Offensive board. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. The three. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
He's good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. Outside Conley. Shoots over Vassell. The shot by Conley, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. It's scooped up. Second chance shot, and Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 17 points here in the second half. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Vassell against Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Lee. He's got 38. Here's Vassell. Conley with some nice D. The shot misses. And so the San Antonio Spurs don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gain rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise that Greg Popovich is pushing his troops, sensing an opportunity to break this one wide open.
Well, he's a guy who will never settle, and for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell, and it's the kid in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Snatched up. Here's Lee, a second to shoot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lee's got 40 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The captain, that's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Lee. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
It's McDaniels on the wing. 4-3, gets the three to fall.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to the kid. Wide open look. Again, the Spurs score.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. With the floater, count it.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
Down low. There's the kid. The kick out to Paul. There's the three. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive rule.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Spurs. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Reed for three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Reed taking 3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second one.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And he nails the third. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the shot goes down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Lee on the wing. Paul for 3. Sinks it from distance. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The captain misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And he gets it back. Lee misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Conley against Vassell. Now here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
Now here's Paul. Johnson on the wing. Pass to the kid. Now Paul. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
So aggressive on the boards, working in Johnson's favor there, getting him a bucket.
Here's the captain. The teardrop. And it's Lee with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet, and he hits the jumper. Lee's got 18 points in just the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Paul. The captain. That's good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Paul. Here's Lee. That one a little long. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. Now Johnson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Jaden McDaniels. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
Now, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
Here's the captain. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 24 points.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Paul taking his time here. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The captain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Left side, Paul. From 11 feet away, the captain with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Gobert inside, covered by Johnson. And Gobert with the stuff.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket.
Oh, there's the alley. Paul against Edwards. Pass to the captain. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels against Collins. Knocked away. Paul with it. To the inside. Good D by Gobert.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Edwards. Here's Skinny. That one goes. Count it. Skinny's got 19 points. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. The Kid with a rebound. The Kid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Dimes. From down in the low post, it goes.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's the captain. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the captain. And that one drops for him. The captain's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Skinny. On the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing, RJ.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. So it's San Antonio now. Pass to Lee. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Here's the captain. From 7. Uses the glass that time. It's good. The captain's got 31 points. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Lee. Over McDaniels. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 46.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
A minute 53 left in the game. Here's the captain. Drops in the short one. The captain's got 12 points now in the quarter.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Skinny. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Lights Out.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And the basket by Lee.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's the captain. Gobert up top. Outside Edwards. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
To the middle. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Pass to the captain. Back to Towns. Blocked! Here's Skinny. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.